Alright, so in section 7.5 we're going to use a couple theorems to solve proportions in triangles. So the first theorem, the side splitter theorem, says that if we have two parallel lines in a triangle, then these two sides are proportional to these sides over here. Okay. So we can use that to set up a proportion, and when we're setting up a proportion, so something like this, we just have to make sure we go in the same order each time. So I'm gonna start with x over here, so short side on the right over the long side on the right. Now I have to go in the same order, so short side on the left over long side on the left. Now we cross multiply to solve, and remember, when we have more than one term we need parentheses, so 9 times x plus 1 equals 12x. Then we need to distribute, so 9x plus 9 equals 12x. Get the x's all to one side. So I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. So now I have 9 equals 3x. Last, divide both sides by 3, and we get x equals 3. And that's it. Okay, so we'll come back to this one in class. So the corollary to the side splitter theorem, if we've got 3 parallel lines, we can set up the same kind of proportion. So AB to BC will be in proportion to WX to XY. So we can set up the same kind of proportion if we've got 3 parallel lines. Okay, so 2 plots of land are shown. What is the unknown length x? So we're looking for this length over here. So we're going to do the same kind of setup. So whatever order you go in, you have to go in the same order when setting up your proportions. So I'm going to start with the long side on the top, x, over the short side on the top. So then I need the long side on the bottom over the short side on the bottom. So long, short, long, short. And then we cross multiply. 62 times 70 equals x times 56, or 56x. 62 times 70 is 4,340. Last step, divide both sides by 56, and we get x equals 77.5. So this plot of land is 77.5 feet. And then we have the triangle angle bisector theorem. So if we have a ray that bisects an angle, and bisect means gets cut in half, so that means this angle is the same as this angle. So if we've got a triangle where one of their angles got bisected, then that means CD over BD is proportional to CA over BA. So again, we can set up proportions. So in this one, we can set up our proportion going in the same order both times. So I'm going to go with this flat side on the left, 10, over the flat side on the right, So 10 over 18. And then the slanted part of the triangle on the left, 12 over the slanted part of the triangle on the right, x. So left, right, left, right. Okay, so now we can cross multiply. So we'll have 18 times 12 equals 10 times x, or 10x. 18 times 12 is 216. Last, divide both sides by x, or 10, and we get x equals 21.6.